Welcome to Namibia, a land of endless deserts, captivating tribes, and breathtaking beauty that will leave you in awe. From the ancient traditions of the Himba people to the haunting Skeleton Coast, Namibia holds secrets waiting to be uncovered. Join me on this journey through vast landscapes and hidden gems, where every corner tells a story. Let's dive into the magic of Namibia together and see why this is truly a country unlike any other. You're watching Eagle Discovery, and trust me, you won't want to miss this. 1. The tradition of bare breasts in a modern world. Even in today's modern world, the Himba Tribe of northern Namibia holds tightly to its ancient customs. For the Himba women, this means going without tops, with their breasts exposed while interacting with others, including strangers. They wear only a small leather skirt around their waist, showcasing their deep connection to a simpler way of life, untouched by outside influences. This tribe, with a population of roughly 50,000 people, resides mainly in western Kaokoland, in Namibia's northern region. The women have a unique tradition of applying a mixture known as ochre, a combination of red ochre and goat milk fat, to their skin and hair. This practice helps protect them from the scorching heat of the equatorial sun, while also symbolizing beauty in their culture. In the harsh desert of Kaokoland, where water is incredibly scarce, the Himba people do not bathe in the traditional sense. Instead, they perform a cleansing ritual by burning fragrant herbs under goatskin blankets, allowing the smoke to purify their bodies and hair, keeping them fresh in their own unique way. 2. Sharing wives with guests, a sign of respect. For generations, polygamy has been common among the Himba, with many girls being married off at a young age. As a result, it's rare for men in the tribe to live past the age of 50. While polygamy is widespread across many African tribes, the Himba have a particularly intriguing custom that sets them apart. In Himba culture, men are the decision-makers and heads of the household. When a male guest arrives, it's customary for the husband to offer his wife's company for the night, while he sleeps in a different room, or if space is limited, even outside. In most cases, the wife is expected to comply. However, if she strongly opposes, she can refuse the guest, though she still has to remain in the same room as him. When asked why this practice continues, the Himba people explain that it helps reduce jealousy and strengthen social bonds within the community. Interestingly, DNA studies show that over 70% of Himba families are raising at least one child who isn't biologically related to the father, a testament to their unique sense of family and community. 3. Building homes with feces, a unique tradition. The Himba people have a fascinating and distinctive way of constructing their homes. Each dwelling is built in a conical shape, with walls made from a mixture of mud and human waste to increase its durability. The roof is held together using mopane leaves, a resilient plant commonly found in Africa. When you step inside one of these homes, you'll immediately notice the simplicity of their furnishings, a reflection of their deep-rooted connection to ancestral living. Despite what might seem like primitive conditions, these homes offer protection against the harsh environment of the Namib Desert. For the Himba, these houses are not just physical structures, but also spiritual sanctuaries. They believe that the unique combination of building materials helps ward off evil spirits and brings good fortune to the family. There is also a widespread belief that living in such homes contributes to the youthful appearance of women, a concept deeply intertwined with their culture. Interestingly, Himba women are considered among the most beautiful on the African continent, with their appearance further enhanced by their intricately braided hair. These hairstyles are often coated in a mixture of mud and human waste during significant celebrations, like harvest festivals, which adds another layer of cultural symbolism, though cleanliness isn't the primary concern in their tradition. For Kolmanskop, Namibia's famous ghost town. About a century ago, the town of Kolmanskop in the Namib Desert was a bustling epicenter for diamond mining. This small town became world-renowned after diamonds were discovered in the area, drawing in hundreds of German settlers looking to make their fortunes. In its heyday, Kolmanskop wasn't just a remote mining hub. It was a thriving community modeled after a German village. It boasted luxuries that were uncommon for such a location, including a casino, a cinema, a swimming pool, a dance hall, and even a power plant and ice factory. The stark contrast between these amenities and the surrounding harsh desert made the town a remarkable sight. However, after World War I, the diamond reserves started to run dry, and Kolmanskop's fortunes began to fade. The decline was swift, and by 1954, the town's last resident, a German architect, left, marking the end of Kolmanskop's once prosperous days. With no one to maintain the buildings, the desert gradually began to reclaim the town. Today, the houses are being slowly buried by sand, creating an eerie, abandoned atmosphere that still echoes with the town's former glory. Despite its abandonment, Kolmanskop has found new life as a popular destination for adventurers and photographers. Its hauntingly beautiful landscape, with sand-filled homes and deserted streets, offers a glimpse into a bygone era. Spiritual explorers are also drawn to Kolmanskop, fascinated by the energy of the town that once flourished in such an unforgiving environment. Now it stands as a testament to the impermanence of wealth and the relentless power of nature, making it one of Namibia's most intriguing ghost towns. 5. The healing dances of the Sand Tribe. In Namibia, the Sand Tribe, along with the Himba, is one of the most ancient tribes still living today. They have this incredible tradition called trance dances, which they believe helps them tap into sacred powers. Both men and women, particularly their shamans, perform these dances, acting as a bridge between the physical and spiritual worlds. Led by their elders, these rituals are all about creating psychological and physical transformation through rhythm and movement. What's fascinating is that the primary purpose of these dances is to heal the sick. They believe these dances drive away evil spirits responsible for illness, while also resolving negative emotions in the community like jealousy, arguments, and anger. During the ritual, a big fire is lit in the village, and the entire community gathers around it. The women and children sit around the fire, singing and clapping, while the men, including the shamans, wear ankle bells and move rhythmically around the fire. As the energy in the space rises, some of the shamans go into a deep trance, which they believe lets them connect with the spirits of their ancestors. Those who are ill are then brought forward, and the shamans, channeling the healing energy, place their hands on the areas of pain, trying to expel the spirits causing the sickness. 6. The quirky quiver tree forest. Now, let me tell you about something a little strange but stunning, the quiver tree forest near Keetmanshoop. There are about 250 to 300 of these odd, beautiful trees growing here, and they look as if they're upside down, with their branches resembling roots reaching toward the sky. Historically, the indigenous people of South Africa used these trees to make quivers for their arrows, which is how they got their name. These quirky trees thrive in tough, dry environments and can grow up to an impressive height of 23 to 30 feet. What makes them stand out is their thick, scaly trunks with a mix of brown and yellowish colors, creating a look that's hard to forget. And here's an interesting piece of local belief. These trees are considered to bring good luck. It's said that if you care for one or simply find one, you'll be blessed with fortune, possibly even diamonds for life. Seven, the world's most photographed dunes. Namibia is home to some of the tallest and most awe-inspiring dunes on the planet. One of the biggest is Big Daddy in the Sossusvlei area, standing at an impressive 325 meters. But the tallest dune in the Namib Desert is Dune 7, towering even higher at a staggering 388 meters. Then there's Dune 45, another iconic dune that rises 170 meters. It's one of the most photographed dunes in the world, and it's easy to see why. Located about 45 kilometers from the Sesrium Gate, its stunning red sand and unique location make it a favorite among visitors. If you ever find yourself climbing one of these dunes, try to catch the sunrise or sunset. The colors of the desert at those times are absolutely breathtaking, and something you won't want to miss. 8. Etosha National Park, a wildlife wonder. Etosha National Park is one of Africa's top wildlife destinations, and it's right here in northern Namibia. Established in 1907, this vast park covers a whopping 22,270 square kilometers and is home to the legendary Big Five: lions, leopards, elephants, rhinos, and buffalo. But that's just the beginning. There are also giraffes, zebras, antelopes, and an incredible 340 species of birds. The park's centerpiece is the Etosha Salt Pan, a massive mineral-rich area that's dry for most of the year. However, when the rare rainy season hits, it fills with a shallow layer of water, drawing in thousands of flamingos. Watching them gather on the shimmering water is truly a once-in-a-lifetime sight and one of the most unforgettable experiences Namibia has to offer. 9. The mysterious Skeleton Coast. Namibia is one of the least densely populated countries in the world, which has helped maintain its untouched natural beauty. One of the most captivating and enigmatic places here is the Skeleton Coast, stretching along Namibia's northern coastline. It's famous for its rugged landscapes, pristine beauty, and eerie shipwrecks scattered along the shore. The conditions here are brutal. Thick fog, powerful currents, and massive waves have caused countless ships to meet their doom. It's estimated that up to 1,000 ships have wrecked along this stretch over the years. One of the most famous wrecks is the Dunedin Star, a British cargo ship that ran aground in 1942. Despite many rescue attempts, the ship remains one of the legends of the sea, forever entombed in maritime history. The Namib Desert, the world's oldest. The Namib Desert, believed to be over 80 million years old, holds the title of the world's oldest desert. Despite its scorching heat and dry conditions, life here still manages to thrive. Some remarkable animals like mountain zebras, short-eared elephant shrews, and Grant's golden moles have adapted to this extreme environment. In the southern part of the desert, it's so dry that only the gemsbok, a type of antelope, can survive. What's particularly fascinating is the dense fog that often rolls in along Namibia's coastline. This fog is a lifeline, providing essential moisture for various species that rely on it to survive in this otherwise unforgiving land. 11. The rich tapestry of Namibia's cultures. Namibia is a true melting pot of cultures, with various ethnic groups calling this country home. The largest group is the Ovambo, making up nearly half of the population. But there are many others, like the Kavango, Herero, Damara, San, and the famous Himba people. The Himba are known for their striking and unique appearance, which includes covering their skin and hair with a mixture of red ochre and fat, protecting them from the sun and insects. Their elaborate hairstyles and traditional jewelry are not only beautiful, but also tell stories of their culture and heritage. Namibia's diversity also extends to its languages. With more than 30 spoken languages, it's a linguistically rich nation. The Oshiwambo dialects are the most commonly spoken, followed by Afrikaans, Khoekhoegowab, and Otjiherero. 12. Namibia, a stargazer's dream. Namibia is often hailed as one of the best places in the world for stargazing. Thanks to its crystal-clear skies, especially during the dry winter months, along with minimal light pollution and a lack of air pollution, it's the perfect spot to gaze up at the stars. In the arid southern regions, several nature reserves and lodges make stargazing a highlight for visitors. Not only can you experience Namibia's breathtaking wildlife, but you can also lose yourself in the endless sparkle of the night sky. Imagine the stars twinkling above the desert dunes and mountains, while the sounds of nature surround you. Truly an unforgettable experience. 13. Swakopmund, a seal lover's haven. Swakopmund is a city that blends fascinating German colonial architecture with Namibia's natural charm, making it one of the country's most popular tourist spots. The palm-lined streets and European-style buildings create a lively atmosphere that draws visitors in year after year. But it's not just about the architecture. Swakopmund offers tons of exciting activities like sandboarding, mountain biking, and even skydiving. For those interested in history, the museums here are a must-see. And just north of the city, you'll find one of the world's largest colonies of Cape fur seals. During the breeding season in December, their population can soar to an astounding 1 million. The thriving seal population is a testament to Namibia's strong conservation efforts. With minimal human interference, plenty of fish, and no threats from pollution or hunting, these seals have found a safe haven. Visitors can watch them basking on the rocks, swimming in the waves, and interacting in their large colonies. The sight and sounds of thousands of seals together is an unforgettable wildlife experience. 14. Protecting Namibia's black rhinos. Namibia has made incredible progress in protecting black rhinos, once on the brink of extinction. Thanks to community-based conservation programs and strong government policies, the black rhino population, particularly in the Kunene region, has made a remarkable recovery. But it's not just rhinos thriving here. Desert lions have also adapted to this harsh, arid landscape. These lions are true survivors, traveling long distances without water and developing unique traits that allow them to endure the desert's extreme conditions. 15. Namibia, the cool desert. Although Namibia is known as a desert country, it's not as hot as you might think. The average temperature here hovers between 20 to 25 degrees Celsius, 68 to 77 degrees Fahrenheit, and the weather stays relatively cool year-round. There are days when it can get as low as 10 degrees Celsius, 50 degrees Fahrenheit, especially in the early mornings and evenings. The hottest months are January and February, when temperatures can rise to around 40 degrees Celsius, 104 degrees Fahrenheit. But even then, Namibia's desert climate stays cooler compared to many other desert regions around the world, making it a surprisingly comfortable place to explore. (16) Environmental protection, written into the Constitution. Namibia was the first country to include environmental protection in its constitution. This bold move, especially for a young nation, showed the country's commitment to preserving its natural treasures for future generations. Almost half of Namibia's land is under conservation management, making it one of the few African nations with a growing wildlife population. Whether it's desert-adapted elephants or ancient, mysterious caves, Namibia offers visitors an extraordinary chance to explore its beautiful and well-protected natural wonders. 17. Elephants for conservation. Namibia is home to more than 24,000 elephants, and selling a few has been seen as necessary to ease human-elephant conflicts while raising much-needed funds for conservation efforts. However, this has stirred international debate, with some organizations questioning if Namibia is violating conservation agreements by exporting these elephants. In 2020, Namibia auctioned 57 elephants to 3 different buyers. Some stayed within Namibia's nature reserves, while others were sold overseas. Although the destination of every elephant hasn't been disclosed, the World Association of Zoos and Aquariums confirmed that a few were sent to a zoo in the United Arab Emirates. We've just uncovered 17 unusual and intriguing facts about Namibia, a country filled with mystery, breathtaking landscapes, and rich traditions. What do you think of these unique customs and ways of life? Have you ever experienced Namibia firsthand? We'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and share your experiences. Thank you for being part of this journey with Eagle Discovery. If you haven't yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our next adventure. We've got even more fascinating destinations and untold stories waiting for you. See you in the next video.